You know, people ask me, Harl, what is the loudest sound in the world? And I tell them, the loudest sound in the world is silence. It is the sound of this phone right here when it has not rung in 3 months. You know exactly what I am talking about. See, I have 3 grown children now. I changed their diapers, I paid for that fancy college, I sat in the stands with frozen hands cheering for them. I gave them my back, I gave them my knees. Lord knows I gave them every single dime I had. And now I am 82 years old, and I am lucky. I am truly lucky if I get a text message on Christmas Day. Merry Christmas, Dad. And that is it. That is what I have to show for a lifetime of love. Now you are sitting there watching this, and I know you feel it too. You are sitting in a quiet house just wondering what you did wrong. You pick up the phone, you dial the number, you get the voicemail, and you say, "Hey, baby, hey, son, just checking in on you. Call Daddy back." And you wait, and you wait, and nothing. Well, let me tell you something today. And this might hurt a little bit, but it is the truth. Stop calling them. Put the phone down. Do not leave another voicemail. Do not send another text begging for a crumb. They left you. They did. And if you keep chasing them, you are gonna lose the only thing you have left. Your dignity. Now, let me tell you what you are gonna do instead. The hard truth. See, the first thing we need to talk about is why you keep calling. You are scared. I know it. You are scared that if you stop, they're just gonna disappear. Poof, gone forever. You think that if you do not remind them you are here, they're gonna forget that old Harold even exists. Well, listen to me closely. If you have to remind your child that you exist, they have already forgotten you. Yeah, that's hard to swallow, but begging for love is not love. That is pity. And I don't know about you, but I am a grown man. I worked 40 years in that plant. I walked through storms. I am not accepting pity from the people I spoon-fed. No, sir. When you call them 5 times a week sounding sad and sounding lonely, you are teaching them that you are a burden. You are teaching them that you have no life, that you are just sitting by the window waiting like an old dog. And let me tell you, people run from that. Even your own blood. It feels like pressure to them, so they pull back, and you chase harder, and they run faster. You have got to stop the bleeding today. Right now, the chasing ends. Now, step 1, you have got to kill that guilt. I know what you do at night. You lay there staring at the ceiling, replaying the old tapes in your head. Maybe I was too hard on him. Maybe I worked too much. Maybe I did not hug enough. Look here. There is no such thing as a perfect parent. I wasn't perfect. Lord, I made mistakes.
plenty of 'em, but I was there. I didn't run off. I put food on that table. I kept the lights on. I loved them the best way I knew how. If your children are punishing you today for something you did 30 years ago, that's on them. That is not on you. You cannot keep apologizing for the past forever, and you surely can't pay for it with your dignity today. If they want to hold a grudge, let 'em hold it. That's a heavy bag to carry. You do not have to carry it for them. Forgive yourself. You did your job. The contract is done. You deserve some peace.
Build the garden. Now you are asking, if I do not call them, what am I supposed to do? Just sit here and rot? No, no, no. You build a garden. My granddaddy used to say, Harl, if you chase a butterfly, that thing is gonna fly away. But if you build a beautiful garden, the butterfly will come to you. And even if it does not come, well, shoot, you still have got a beautiful garden. See, for 5 years I sat in this chair staring at the walls, waiting for this phone to ring. 6 months ago I said, enough. I joined a wood shop class. I started making things with my hands again. I started playing chess at the park with these other old fools. We argue, we laugh. I started cooking again, got my gumbo recipe back out. And you know what happened? I became interesting again. I became happy. I stopped needing them to fill the hole in my chest. I filled it myself. You have got to get busy. Go travel. Go learn something new. Make your life so full that you don't even notice this phone is not ringing. Because here's the secret. Children are curious creatures. When the phone stops ringing, when the guilt trips stop, they start wondering why Daddy's not calling. Is he okay? What is he doing? And eventually they call. And when they do, they don't find a sad old man sitting in the dark. They find a man who is living. And that makes them want to stay. Now, I've got to keep it real with you. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you build the garden and the butterflies still don't come. Sometimes they're just gone. Sometimes people are just selfish, even your own flesh and blood. And if that's the case, if you find your peace and they still stay away, then let 'em go. Let 'em go with love, but let 'em go. You can't force anybody to love you, but you can refuse. Refuse to let their absence destroy you. You are not defined by who comes to visit you on Sunday. You are defined by the man you see looking back at you in that mirror. My phone has not rung in 3 months,
But I'm going to the wood shop today, and I'm making a table, and I'm going to eat a good steak tonight. I'm going to live. If they want to join me, the door is unlocked. But I'm not standing in the doorway waiting anymore, and you shouldn't be either. Get up. Go live.